day for a drag race. Hey guys, Jeff Hubie's Garage, and just here to do the follow-up to the weekend at Mooneyes, the New Year's party and drag race. You know, had a great time out there. As far as I'm concerned, it was a big success. I think the only thing that we ran into that was I probably would have done a little bit better would have been to get a few more runs, but that was my fault. We actually had one issue where, and this has happened before, and this is something that you run into with a small fuel tank and a set of Hilborns. But one of the runs we actually ran out of gas, so kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of something that will maybe prompt me to look into getting a bigger tank, because this has happened before. There was a whole series of events with that run that led up to some issues. We had a number of cars where we had some oil downs, we had some blown engines, we had some cars that were damaged from giant wheel stands. We had another car that actually smacked the wall, but it wasn't bad. You'll see pictures of that. You know, Bruce Boardman, our president, his car is very well known, the Bad Obsession, and Paul Solis, the High and Mighty Plymouth. You know, they go up to the line and they put a show on. I mean, they do burnouts, they do wheel stands, they do dry hops, they do a lot of stuff. And so there was a little bit of time waiting with the car running, as well as something that I didn't know at the time, but apparently there was some fluid on the track, and the starter flipped the reds on while we were staging and bringing the RPMs up. And what ended up happening was it was almost like a burn down. Well, it was more of like a fuel down, in the sense that at that point, when I finally brought the RPMs up and let the clutch out, the car fell on its face. And you'll get to see a pass, what it looks like when you're out of gas. So yeah, so that was one of the 3 runs that didn't count. One of the other things I found out is, and kind of knew but forgot because it's been a while since I've run the car, but I did find out or remember that the car with the Hilborns does not like to be hot lapped. If you shut the car off when it's hot, it has a lot of problems restarting. Now, this is something that the guys with the team, when they had the car back in the 60s, they had this very same problem. And you'll see a notation in the video here of an issue that happened to them at Indy, at the starting line at Indy, where they got shut down because of crew safety was on the track fixing something, and basically the car had trouble restarting. No different than, you know, it was 40, 50 years ago. It's actually 60, 65 years ago. You know, the problems are still the same. And but I did learn a lot. There are some things that I'm going to try to do some subtle changes to the car. One of the issues another issue that I ran across was the car does not like to hold at the line. It does roll. And when you have a gas pedal, a brake pedal, and a clutch pedal, and you only have 2 feet, you find out that you run out of feet real quick. So you might see a little bit of that in the video coming up, but I am potentially thinking about trying to put a hidden roll control in the car, because it's really difficult to stage the car and to really truly run the car the way that it's supposed to, where you have the car held at the line. It's not going to roll, and you can work on bringing the RPMs up to a set RPM and dumping the clutch. So, but all minor things, just all proof positive that these guys were gladiators back in the day, and that they, these dudes were, I mean, there's no getting around it. I mean, they were men back in the days. You know, they weren't panty waists that we see today. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that you had to do with this car to keep it running to get it down the track, and it took a lot of skill. It took a lot of mechanical ability, and you know, I've officially had 5 full passes in this car since I've owned it, and need quite a bit more. And I'm learning it. I'm still learning it. But all in all, it was a great time. There was a lot of attrition and a lot of carnage, especially with the outlaw gassers. I mean, I feel bad for some of the guys, but those guys, they didn't care. I mean, bending axles because of giant wheel stands, knocking the linkage off the car, you know, blown tires, rod knocks, blown engines. You know, those guys are as motivated as ever to rebuild their cars and get right back out and do it all over again. And it's a great bunch of guys. So I'm just real proud to be a part of the Outlaw Gassers SoCal. Good guys. Met a lot of really great guys out there. My third run ended up running the Crimson Ghost with Haas. He's the guy that owns the car. The Crimson Ghost is fairly similar driveline wise to this one. So we got into we pulled up to the line together and had a really good race. And we tried to go back and do it again because we were all excited. It was a real close race. The crowd was just on their feet and hooting and hollering, and we came around to make the run again, and the car was just too hot and it just too finicky, and it just did not want to start. So so that pretty much ended the day. That would have been the 4th time at the line, but again, we pretty much we got 2 good full passes, and overall I was real happy with the car. So I'll show you the time slips in there, and we'll do the calculations to what the times would have been 1/8 mile to 1/4 mile conversion. And let's just I'm going to show you the video and show you some of the pictures and some of the high points, some of the low points, and you know, a lot of people, big event. It's by far Irwindale's biggest event of the year. You know, just such a huge cult following with Mooneyes and their company and the history that they have. My son was there helping manage the crowds and working for Moon. So he was in and out watching. You know, I had Ari Ebernia there. Ari just was a great crew member, helped out, did a great job, and he was able to snap some footage. We had a total of 5 cameras with us. We probably got footage from maybe 3 good cameras, and then 1 run from a guy that I met there that I'm going to try to add into this video, and I'll give full credit to him in the video. But another great guy, many great people at this event. So definitely going back next year. I'm fired up about some other events. Found out about 1 or 2 other events that I might try to take the car to, and we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, let's get into the videos and the pictures and have fun. right, we finally made it to Irwindale. And, oh, hey, look who's here.
What's going on?
Got Ari with me today. Ari's tagging along. So, all right. Well, what do you think? So, first drag race or?
First drag race ever, man.
Wow.
Never felt more at home anywhere, I don't think.
Awesome. So this is Haas's 56, and he's got a beautiful 55 at home, and he blew the motor up a couple days before, so he brought the Crimson Ghost out. This one's a dual quad, kind of more of a junior stalker. So here's John Hosington's Nova. Heard it fire up this morning. It's really nice, really nice. I hope I said John's name right. It's Pontiac Tempest. I don't know whose this is, but another nice car. And oh, there it is, the historical gasser. And I got to change my card. I got one piece of information that's wrong on the card, but we're all ready. Ari and I changed the plugs and put some fuel in it.
Star of the show here.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of people really, you know, they know what it is looking at it. So
The shadow off of it.
oh no, that's all right, that's all right. And then this car's been with us at the Gasser show, and he runs the car. I think his name is Stan. Another great 55. And then Oswald McGillicuddy, man, what a story with that guy. Had his motor out last night on this Willys, and somehow managed to get it back in and get it running. Ramp truck and all, man. This is just, doesn't get any more old school than this. This is Oswald with the angle cam shirt. So, oh wow. It's a gypsy red Indy Ivory car just like mine. Except that's a 210, mine's a Bel Air. And then we got the Panic Attack Anglia. We'll show some more later. Perfect. Okay. Two crew members. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so signing into tech, getting our bands, crew members, and then Ari, one more band. All right, I'm gonna go get in line now. Thank you. All right, she's all teched in, and we're ready to race. I guess there's a driver's meeting, and I hope I didn't miss it, but we'll see. Okay. We're at the driver's meeting. Basically a safety meeting before the race.
Yeah, make sure you're pulling forward when you pull in the lane. Stay with your car if it's in the lane. The other rule is no car may go down the track without a driver, so please stay with your car. Track operator, he's got some work wisdom for you too, and then we'll let Dale talk.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming and being a part of this most glorious day. A lot going on, right? A lot of moving pieces. This is our largest event on the drag strip side of the property on a yearly basis. So there's a lot of people here, okay?
All right, we're here on the line. Plenty of VHT. I hear their shoes sticking to it. But just about ready to race. 8th mile.
We got Hubie down here dropping a PSI on his tires. This beautiful old 55 Chevy gasser. Got it all. How'd you feel, Hubie?
Well, it was supposed to be an easy checkout run, but running against that other truck and you know, the big crowds, I pretty much just ran it out the back door.
Oh yeah, that truck.
So, the wheels didn't fall off, and I didn't spin out on my own oils or fluids, so I guess I'm good.
Hey, that's something. That truck's meaning the business, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The tequila sunrise too. Look at the paint and the fitment of this car is just, my goodness. Yeah, Hubie.
Check that out for you in just a minute, but we need AFX 2 lanes, please. So they check the car. Maybe it was just something that came loose and he did it for safety purposes.
How are we feeling, Hubie? How's the day treating you so far?
Yeah, pretty good. First run was supposed to be an easy pass, and I kind of put the sauce to it, so.
Oh yeah.
This is going to be pass number 2. We'll see how it does.
And who was the gentleman who broke down on the track right now?
Well, that was our association president, Bruce Boardman.
Oh yeah.
Real hard landing, and he's on the hook right now.
Nice, nice. I got that on film, so we can add that to whatever video this ends up in. Car is looking good, if I may say so. Very good. So we're getting ready to make a pass. Are you passing against Ringo here, or are you waiting for the Crimson Ghost?
No, we're going to run Ringo.
Ooh, Johnny Ringo. Chevrolets getting ready to go. I can guarantee you neither one of these have the original 265. Just a 6.5, left lane 9.3. Guys are bringing the RPM up. No extra points for getting our starter. Notice the blinking red lights, guys. Hold on. First stage.
Okay, that's that's not supposed to.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
So this is the start of the Outlaw Gassers. It's Oswald McGillicuddy's Willys, and that is a real deal steel Willys coupe and just awesome ramp truck, Chevy ramp truck. The Tucker's truck is broke. The black truck is broke. I think they're doing some work on it. Quicksilver, quite a few of the cars broke. Bruce Boardman did a giant wheel stand and unhooked his throttle linkage. I know the Tequila Sunrise car, the Willys, an all steel Willys, is doing real well. My car did 2 passes. The first one was good. Second one, yeah. You'll hear what happened with that. Easily fixable. We're gonna go make another pass. A little bit of driver error. This is Paul Solis's High and Mighty. Another guy I met named Tom. This is his 55 that I was running against, but I didn't get to stay up with him because of the problem in Ringo. And then the Gold Digger. This was a car, I was at a car show with this car a long time ago, and it had a street motor in it, and they got a big blown big block in it now, and he's a little more race oriented than street oriented. A Pontiac here. This one's been around. I've seen this one before. And then another Willys pickup. Lone small block. A couple of Novas. Another Injected Nova. And just a lot of cars here. A lot of cars. This is Irwindale's biggest event of the year. So they just got done with lunch, so the staging lanes are a little bit light. We're eating, and we're gonna go run the car as soon as we're done eating. So got Ari here helping us. Ari, what do you think?
I think it's great, man. This is good.
First time at the drags, huh?
First time. I mean, this is hard to beat, man. Everybody's so cool. Cars are just unreal. The sound, the smell, man. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You've been baptized.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Got enough liquor from the window to get a 7-second EC, I'll tell you what.
popping and banging, so the injectors definitely need some work. So,
that was cool.
Yeah, I loved it. I love it. That was just
Plus, they're built like
they're too old school. You know, it's great. That was fun. Yeah, I got to put fuel in it for sure. Yeah, that'd be good. All right, boys and girls, a little bit of popping and banging. It's all right. Okay, well, I don't know what we ran, but we ran Haas in his Crimson Ghost 56 Chevy, and Haas got me. I was pulling on him towards the end, but my injectors are popping and banging a little bit, so it's not quite pulling like it really needs to, but that was a lot of fun. I got to bang some gears, and hopefully you guys saw it. And I tell you, man, these guys are just having a ball. Got Haas in front of me here with the Crimson Ghost, and then and Bruce is having a great time up there. Bruce spin his axle and broke his linkage, but he got it fixed and made it pass by himself with the Bad Obsession. And we got the Injected goat ahead of us also. Fun times here at Irwindale, guys. Fun times. Probably half a car, yeah, I'd say half a car. And then it was like I ran out of track because I was gaining some ground. I think our mile per hour will be we'll be able to tell what's going on with the mile per hour. So
Yeah.
see how that goes.
You were definitely coming up.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just like I just had to get it cleaned out and get it into fourth gear and get it to RPM and pull, and then it did okay. So
That was cool.
yeah, that was awesome.
I thought you were gonna come past me.
Oh no. Yeah, the thing's it's been sitting too long. It needs more exercise. Oh, this is an old. Neat old shop, the service center, Downey Service Center. Pretty car.
Thank you. Here you can see why I think I'm at the right race.